In the Business Edge today, there are many paths to achieving success, but a new book by entrepreneur Mark Stoner has just been released that goes against conventional wisdom. It's called Blue Collar Gold: How to Build a Service Business from the Dirt Up. Stoner appeared in Blue Collar Millionaires on CNBC and is the CEO of a multi-million-dollar chimney service company. Hello to you, Mark.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
What is Blue Collar Gold all about?
Thank you for asking. Blue Collar Gold is basically my story in the blue collar trades, and I really want to focus on that kind of labor, that kind of service business that a lot of people kind of discount. They tell their kids, hey, go to school, get a degree so you don't have to do blue collar work. And I really want to challenge that to say that's not the message for everyone. And because that's been the message for generations, there's a huge opportunity in the blue collar service industry to build a business and to service a lot of people that need you, yet there's fewer and fewer people doing it.
Why do you think the service industry is such an untapped area of opportunity?
Well, it's the services, they're out there, but the problem most service providers have is I can't get good people. That's the everybody's saying I'm having a hard time getting people that want to do the work. And I think it's the messaging for generations. We tell people not to do that kind of work. I recently had a technician in somebody's house, and he was fixing the fireplace, and he was sitting there on the hearth, and the father brought his son in there to watch my guy work, and he said, you see what he's doing here? If you don't get a degree, you'll have to do this kind of work too. And it just really set me off. But basically, that messaging has been happening a lot. You don't want to have to do this kind of work. Well, therefore, this generation that's coming into the workforce right now doesn't think they want to do that work. They think they want to build the next app, or they want to create the next program or the next game. And they don't realize there's a lot of money and opportunity. In fact, more so than my technicians make 2 to 3 times what a college graduate would make coming into the workforce, because they're willing to get out there and do the work. And I want to show you that if I can do it in the chimney business, you can do it baking cakes, you can do it, if you want to do nails, if you want to do yards, or haul trash. There's the show I was on with Blue Collar Millionaires shows people making great livings doing all kinds of weird stuff that you wouldn't think you could make a good living at. And we just want to show people that the messaging might be wrong.
We are hearing the construction industry is in dire need of workers. So are trade schools the way to go?
One, don't always believe what you hear. You're right. I was at a recent job site, and all the contractors that drove up had the nicest vehicles, nicer than even the homeowners that were in the neighborhood. And they were landscapers, and they were painters, and we were a chimney company. So the lessons are, if you want to start a business, there could not be a better time in the United States to do it than right now. But in that, you need education. You can't just start it and just kind of, my recommendation is not to do it the way I did it. Don't just have hard knock after hard knock. Read books. Clearly my book says How to Build a Service Business from the Dirt Up. So in that knowledge will help people save steps and time. But lastly, don't be fearful. Fear is the great thing that keeps people stuck right where they are. If you're not happy where you are, chances are you might have a burning desire to do something else and build something for yourself. And my message is, do it. You will not regret it. You may learn a lesson. You may realize you didn't want to build a business, but most people that start a business realize they wanted to do that, and they like doing it.
And once you get your business off the ground, how do you take it to the next level from the dirt up?
So one is vision. Like most blue collar people, they know how to do something technical, and that's all they know. They don't want to learn how to run employees. They don't want to look at spreadsheets. They don't want to look at the accounting or the marketing. But the next step for a blue collar guy is think to yourself, I'm going to work myself out of a job. So as soon as I know how to do a job, I'm going to train that. And then I'm going to hire people to do the stuff I don't like, which is, in my case, accounting or marketing or running becoming a good leader is critical in building a business. So I would recommend people become an expert and then learn how to be a great leader for your people. You can't build a big business if you're a terrible leader, in my opinion. So get leadership training and get people to follow you and be a good person to work for.
Mark, thanks so much for coming on our show today.
Thank you very much. My book is available on Amazon if people want to go look for it.